All right, in our series, The Emotions of Faith, this is part 2 to the Shunammite Woman's story. As we know from the last one, she actually had a son, okay? And it kind of ended kind of funny because Elijah told her, next year you're going to have a son. And she was like, don't lie to me, man, you know. And he wasn't lying because she had a son. Now, in this episode, we see that the son is grown up. We don't know exactly how old he is, but I'm going to assume he's like 12 or something like that because he was going with his father and the harvesters. And he started saying, my head is hurting, my head is hurting. And so the father said, well, take my son to his mother, okay, and have him, just have him lay down or whatever. So again, the servant took the son to the mother, and she just held him in her arms until noon, and he died. And this is really interesting what she did, because when you think about this woman, she was like on a mission. She didn't give up and say, oh, he's dead, I'm gonna mourn and it's gonna be done. She believed that he could be brought back to life. She believed it. What she did was she took her son, put him in the upper room where she had made the room for Elijah. She got a servant and said, take me to the man of God. Her husband said, well, what's going on? It's not Sunday, She's like, don't worry about it. I'll be right back. Everything all right? Everything's all right. She didn't even tell him, this is important. Listen to this, okay? I don't want to take a long time. I've been trying to do these in 4 minutes, but she didn't tell everybody. Oh, my son is dead, because what if she had he would not have been revived, okay? Because you tell too many people that you're walking in faith, and I'm telling you, they're going to be like, oh, why are you doing that, girl? Let it go. Let him go. He's in a better place, okay? I know. So she didn't do that. She didn't even tell her husband. But she went on her way, and she told her servant that was driving that chariot or whatever, don't you slow down unless I tell you. So he got there. She got there as quick as she could, but her Elijah's servant saw her coming. So he said, that's the Shunammite woman. He said, go and talk to her and see what's going on. He went up to her and said, is everything okay? She said, yes, everything's fine, because she was on a mission. She was not going to share it with her husband. She was going to share it with the servant. She said, I want to see the man of God. And she got to the man of God, and he said, what's wrong? Is your son all right? Is your husband all right? She said, why? I told you. Don't deceive me. You gave me a son. I told you. And she just fell down, deeply distressed. That was the emotion, deeply distressed. But in her deep distress, that woman had faith. She went to him and said, and he was like, okay, well, just take my staff, to his servant, just take my staff and lay it on him. And she was like, no, sir, you are going with me. I'm not going to leave your side. I love her. She was determined, you gonna heal my son. I believe it, you gonna do it. And so anyway, he did go back, and I tell you, it was hard for him to heal that son. I'm gonna talk about him in a second. Okay, this is a part 3 to that, okay? But I tell you, of course, faith will raise the dead. Stop. I'm telling you, faith will raise the dead.
Oh, shucks.